Aquarius, welcome to Healing Hype Man. My name is Alvin. Message for you. You're facing something. You're facing something head on. It's also been like a journey of you facing something. Knight of Wands, the Hermit, Knight of Swords. Right? The Knights are on a journey. Fast one and the impulsive one. And the Hermit. Like the shadow, the healer, the shining the light on what needs to be lit, right? The wise one. There is something you're facing. Some of you fast, some of you, maybe it's a harsh reality into something. Right? We're going to dive deeper into that. Like, and why we're here, because you, Six of Swords, the Empress, love the Empress here, right? And the Page of Swords, like you wanted more, gained more, elevated, and now you're curious as fuck. Right? Like there's just something about like you moved on from something and now you're faced with something that you're facing. Right? If I think of that from like a healing perspective or a journey perspective, right? As we're a healing hype man, here to hype you up on your spiritual journey, right? There's, you did elevate. You did something very mature. You did bring something into life, right? Very fertile energy. Like you're like, I'm going to go and do this. Like I'm leaving this and I'm out. I'm going to go and do this. And like, what else could I possibly do? And now we're facing something. So let's see what this is about. What are you facing here? Healing is involved. Right? So that would tell me a version of you, a part of you. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. Aquarius. You're facing like what you truly desire, what you truly want, what truly emotionally fulfills you, what truly puts you in your throne and in your creative juice and gives you a sense of confidence, right? I guess you're on a journey to figure out like what actually does elevate you from the inside out. You might have been keeping something quiet about a part of you, a version of you, maybe like what you really always wanted emotionally, or what you really desired in life. Oh, notice how my tone of voice is changing here, right? Like there's just a part here that's just, you're facing that. Okay. No. Okay, so then how do we face this part? How do we face this part? How do we face this, right? Your truest desires. Oh, contemplate. Hanged Man, the World, Seven of Wands. You got to think about this one. And you got to really think about what it is that you're defending, what it is that you're protecting. This feels like a therapy session. What are you protecting? Why can't these desires come out? Why can't this version of you come through? Right? Why are you facing this version of you? You could be on this curious introspective phase, and this is all introspection. Two cards that symbolize introspection, like wait, contemplate, think about this, meditate, contemplate, ground, right? So how do you get through this? Like you really have to contemplate, think about how far you've come and where you're at right now, right? What is it that you're fighting for? Think about what that value is. Why am I doing this? What am I fighting for? What am I protecting, right? And what kind of world do you actually want to be living? Right. So what we're doing here is we are thinking about what is next. My ear is ringing, left side. Right? What is next for you? What are you fighting for? And take a minute to pause. Right? Maybe you're moving. Oh, you are moving very fast. So I would say slow the fuck down. Way too fast. slow down when you have time. I feel like saying that too. Like this needs to be really contemplative, right? So let's pull a shamanic healing, see what the shamanic way to view this. Integration. Okay. I love integration. Like, so there is sexual energy at the bottom. When I was talking about desire, that very could be an aspect of like your sexual side. Wands is sexual energy, but also sexual energy is also creative life force energy, right? Sacral energy. A solar plexus energy. Solar plexus is creative. You can also think about the sacral as being sexual energy. And there's just a part of you, and I can really resonate with this, right? This is Aquarius. Interesting here. Like, you know, sometimes we can suppress our deepest desires, and that can really hold you back. And then you realize that I'm running in life. You're running towards life. I got to show you this because this is literal. Like you're running on horses, galloping through, not realizing that you've been suppressing something. And while you're running, you're actually running so fast, trying to attain, achieve, be the thing that you are holding back, right? Like hoping that it just pops up out of nowhere. When first we might have to own it and accept it and integrate that is the part that I'm facing right now. Some of you very well might be full blown, like your sexual energy or a creative energy, right? It literally is so creative, and it just depends on the construct or social construct that you live in. And we really what are you fighting for? Why are you protecting it, right? Is it shame? Is it guilt? Is it embarrassment, right? Like, what is it that, and that's me assuming here. I'm going to let you decide that, Aquarius. Like, there's just, so in shamanic healing, there's elements, animal elements. And so there's the serpent, and the serpent sheds its skin. And I love anything that's shedding, like the lotus flower. You got to strip all the lotuses, all the petals off, and in the middle, you'll find the real bud, your real authentic self. And I'm seeing the serpent on the integration card. And I feel like there was a shedding, because especially with this being here, like, yo, the level up that you got, the glow up here is like fucking real. So I feel like you might have shedded a part of you. And now you're figuring out, like, how do I reveal this version of me, or how do I integrate this version of me that I shedded, this newfound version, into. And you'll realize that it's not a new version. It's an older version of you that you've suppressed. And you guys got a deep one here. And I think you're just trying to figure out, how do I integrate that into a world that's going to accept me? Don't know where that came from. That's going to accept me. Right? That is, the serpent sheds its skin. That's one of the animals that they work with, or one of the, I forgot what it's called. One of the elements. Some people are just walk around being shamanic serpents, right? Like they just help people shed their old skin. And I really identify with that one. So I wonder if I'm just helping you understand, like, sometimes we got to shed the skin that we put on it as a protective measure, so that we can reveal, like, our true self. And it might be more taboo or more creative or more out of the box, right, Aquarius, out of the box than you might have thought. And the big question is, like, do you actually care what other people think? Are you living this life for them, or are you living this life for you, right? So if you're going to do things, and do it for you and your best good and your highest good, and in all versions of you. Do I need to pull more? No. All right, so I'm going to leave that right there. Let me know what you guys thought, Aquarius, down below. Check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. My name is Alvin Catalan. I'm present. I'm done speaking now.